menopause weight gain feels unfair. You're not eating more. You're often moving just as much. Sometimes you're doing everything right. And yet the scale creeps up. Your waist changes shape. Fat settles in places it never used to. Most explanations stop at one word: hormones. But that's not enough. Because menopause weight gain isn't caused by one hormone dropping. It happens because your entire system quietly changes how it manages energy. So today, we slow everything down. No hype, no diets, no workout rules, just biology. We're going to talk about what actually changes after midlife, how insulin and cortisol slowly take control, why fat moves toward the belly, and why effort suddenly feels heavier than it used to. This is educational only. And to understand menopause weight gain, you first have to understand something most people never hear. Menopause is not a breakdown. It's a reprogramming. Most people imagine menopause as something ending. Estrogen drops. Cycles stop. That's it. But biologically, menopause isn't a shutdown. It's a system reset. Your body shifts from a reproductive metabolism to a survival metabolism. Before menopause, estrogen plays a powerful coordinating role. It helps keep insulin sensitivity high. It supports muscle. It directs fat storage toward hips and thighs. It softens stress responses. It keeps inflammation relatively low. After menopause, estrogen no longer holds these systems together. So other signals step in, primarily insulin and cortisol. And this is where weight gain truly begins. Not because calories suddenly matter more, but because your internal priorities change. Insulin's main job is simple. It moves sugar from your bloodstream into your cells. When you're younger, your muscles respond easily. They absorb glucose and burn it for energy. After menopause, several things start happening at once. Muscle mass slowly declines. Estrogen's protective effect on insulin sensitivity disappears. Low-grade inflammation increases. The result is subtle insulin resistance. Your cells stop responding as efficiently, so your body compensates by releasing more insulin. And insulin has another job besides managing blood sugar. It tells your body to store fat, especially around the abdomen. Not because your body is broken, because insulin is a storage hormone. Higher insulin signals safety through reserves. Over time, elevated insulin quietly pushes calories into fat tissue, even when you're not overeating. This is why so many women say, "I'm eating the same, but gaining weight." They're telling the truth. The storage signal changed. Before menopause, estrogen directs fat toward hips and thighs. That pattern is metabolically protective. After menopause, that guidance disappears. Fat distribution shifts inward, toward visceral fat. And visceral fat isn't just passive storage. It's active tissue. It releases inflammatory signals that further worsen insulin resistance. So now a feedback loop begins. Less estrogen leads to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance increases visceral fat. Visceral fat raises inflammation. Inflammation worsens insulin resistance. This loop is slow and quiet, but over years it reshapes the body. That's why menopause weight gain feels different. It's not just more fat, it's different fat. Now cortisol enters the picture. After menopause, cortisol becomes louder. Estrogen used to buffer stress responses. Without it, cortisol signaling becomes stronger and lasts longer. Cortisol exists to help you survive perceived threats. It raises blood sugar, mobilizes energy, and shifts metabolism toward conservation. Chronic stress, poor sleep, or emotional strain now hit harder. Cortisol keeps glucose circulating. Insulin rises to manage that glucose. Fat storage increases. And cortisol specifically encourages fat accumulation around the abdomen. So even if life hasn't become more stressful, your body's response to stress has changed. Sleep becomes lighter. Recovery takes longer. Cravings increase, not because of willpower, because of physiology. If this explanation is helping you understand your body differently, take a moment to like the video. It helps this content reach women who are tired of being blamed for biology. Another quiet driver of menopause weight gain is muscle loss. After menopause, muscle declines faster unless it's actively maintained. Muscle is metabolically expensive tissue. It burns calories even at rest. Less muscle means a lower resting metabolism, but it also means less space to store glucose. So blood sugar rises more easily. Insulin rises more often. Fat storage becomes more likely. This isn't about becoming inactive. It's about aging tissue responding differently to the same activity. Your body becomes more efficient at conserving energy, which sounds helpful, until you realize it favors fat storage over muscle maintenance. At the same time, low-grade inflammation increases, partly from visceral fat, partly from hormonal shifts, partly from immune system aging. Inflammation interferes with insulin signaling. It makes fat cells resistant to releasing stored energy. It makes muscles less responsive to glucose, and it increases fatigue. So effort feels heavier, recovery feels slower, motivation drops. Again, not because you're weaker, because your internal environment changed. This is also why eat less, move more stops working. That advice assumes a stable metabolic system. Menopause breaks that assumption. Now you're dealing with higher insulin, stronger cortisol signaling, lower muscle mass, more inflammation, and different fat distribution. So cutting calories often backfires. Your body interprets restriction as stress. Cortisol rises. Fat storage increases. Metabolism slows further. Meanwhile, excessive cardio raises cortisol even more. You end up fighting your own biology. This is why menopause weight gain feels impossible to reverse. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're working against a reprogrammed system. This is not a failure of discipline. It's a shift in regulation. Your body is prioritizing survival over aesthetics, energy storage over energy spending, stability over flexibility. Understanding this changes everything, because menopause weight gain isn't caused by laziness. It's caused by loss of estrogen regulation, rising insulin dominance, increased cortisol sensitivity, muscle decline, and chronic inflammation, all happening at once. A smarter way to think about menopause weight isn't what diet to follow or which workout is best. It's how to think. After menopause, progress comes from supporting regulation, improving insulin sensitivity, lowering chronic cortisol, preserving muscle, reducing inflammation, restoring sleep. Weight loss becomes a side effect of restoring balance, not the primary goal. If you chase the scale without addressing regulation, the body resists. If you support regulation, the body slowly recoordinates. Menopause doesn't make weight gain inevitable, but it does make metabolic coordination harder. Your body is no longer hormonally optimized for leanness. It's optimized for resilience. That doesn't mean you're stuck. It means you have to work with biology instead of against it. If this helped clarify what's really happening after menopause, consider subscribing. This channel focuses on midlife biology with clarity instead of blame or hype. Menopause weight gain isn't about broken willpower. It's about shifting priorities inside the body. Insulin takes the lead. Cortisol gets louder. Muscle quietly fades. Inflammation rises. Fat storage becomes protective. Understanding that changes the conversation. And when you change the conversation, you change the strategy. Take care of your metabolism. Take care of your sleep. Support your muscle. Reduce stress where you can. And remember, after midlife, the goal isn't forcing the body. It's restoring coordination. That's where real change begins.